Welcome back. Now, with winter well underway, you want to be sure that your snowblower is in top working order and ready to go when you need it, which it sounds like probably is going to be this weekend. Randy Sherman is the store manager at Fargo's Northern Tool and Equipment, and he joins us live this morning with some tips. So, good morning, Randy. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. So obviously we're right in that season where people are using their snowblowers quite a bit. What should we look for if they haven't bought a snowblower yet, which would be surprising, but if they haven't, what should somebody look for? What kind of features, what should they consider when buying a snowblower?
Well, it depends on the need, but if you're looking to move a lot of snow, I would suggest a two-stage over a single stage. They have a lot more capacity. Electric start is nice. With the short days, a headlight could be nice. You know, steering controls. It just depends on your budget and what type of machine you fits your needs.
So I imagine that Northern Tool and Equipment has a few different options for snowblowers.
We do have a few options.
Fantastic. And if somebody has a snowblower now and then they need to get that tuned up or they need to make sure that their maintenance is in order, what would you suggest for that?
Bring it down to Northern Tool and Equipment. We have a great service department here. I have an awesome service tech. We do all kinds of maintenance and service to snowblowers and other machines, but they can bring it down anytime. We'd be more than happy to look at it.
Perfect. And if somebody is going to go out snowblowing or shoveling for that matter, whatever we're doing outside, what other winter gear would you recommend for somebody that wants to make sure that they're doing everything they need to do to stay warm but also get the job done?
Face mask in this wind and cold is a great option. I would suggest a face mask. Keep your face out of the cold. Good heavy mittens or gloves. Maybe a Northern Tool stocking cap.
That's a good full list of stocking stuffers right there.
There you go.
So if someone has a snowblower at home as well, what's a way that they can make sure they're taking care of it and making sure that they're maintaining that at home?
The biggest thing we see in the service department with issues with snowblower is fuel-related issues. Units won't start, they won't idle, carburetors get dirty. I suggest you run a good fuel stabilizer, fuel system cleaner. That would solve a lot of your problems if you run it consistently. Other things, you know, shear pins. People don't think about shear pins. There's a lot of different options in shear pins. They typically don't think about shear pins until they break one. Once you break a shear pin, the auger won't turn anymore. You're kind of dead in the water. So if you plan ahead and have extra shear pins on hand, that can be very helpful.
Well, that brings up a really good question, actually, because I have a snowblower at home, and I am the first to admit that small machinery, large machinery, any type of machinery is really not my forte. For someone like me, what is something that I can look for to understand that my machine isn't operating the right way, or that maybe it needs some maintenance? Maybe I should take it over to Northern Tool and Equipment.
If the engine's running high idle, it doesn't seem like it's pushing snow like it used to. If it doesn't have the power that it used to, but it seems like it's running correctly, maybe you have a drive issue, a belt issue, or a thick friction disc issue that could be causing the problem. Maybe you need a new set of shoes. If your shoes are worn, your machine won't set right. It will drag. You know, things that people are there, that shoes are wear items. There are several different kinds of shoes. There's your plastic shoes, there's metal shoes, some are reversible, some aren't. Those are things you can look at.
Wow, that's fantastic, Randy. Thank you so much for joining us, and I will make sure that I get my snowblower over there if I have any issues. Randy from Northern Tool and Equipment, and stay with us. Right after this, we have got your daily dose of motivation.